I suppose I was just at a point really where I was kind of drifting with my diet, wasn't really kind of focusing on what I ate. I wasn't a regular healthy eater, really. I was eating all of the wrong types of food, yo-yoing up and down with my weight. Just didn't feel kind of good about myself within my clothes, and I think my levels of fitness weren't very good, really. Not great from a confidence point of view, didn't feel particularly good about myself, just didn't particularly feel fit or healthy, really. I've done many things over the years because I've always been a yo-yoer, so I think, yeah, you name it, I've done it. I've never really kind of included exercise within that, but I think over the years, Slimming World and various faddy kind of diets to lose weight, and then I kind of go back to type then and tend to put weight back on. I think it's the kind of personality I've been in the past, and I think a lot of it's come down to I've used excuses when I've slipped back, and I've used excuses such as time. My head really isn't in it, and this, that, and the other. But I think what I've found probably over the last few months is actually I've enjoyed doing some exercise and building that up, and going for regular walks, doing Zumba classes, and putting a bit of a jog in. That I've actually enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed doing it incrementally as well. I think in relation to my nutritional intake, I think prior to that I've got various intolerances within my diet, so I just wasn't eating the right things. I felt like I was just on a constant wheel of not really getting anywhere, and I'd do well and then I'd go back, or I'd kind of give up on it or lose interest or get bored, and I think some of that was because I probably wasn't really putting the time in for myself to do those things. I also at times found them quite restrictive. I think in particular over the last couple of years it's kind of not really moved. It kind of went on, but I've struggled to kind of get that off. I changed my diet for various kind of health reasons, but I wasn't really doing enough exercise to kind of maintain my levels of fitness or physique. So I think over the last 2 years, I think I've seen a decline, and I think I've become more aware about it as well. I think I felt myself getting out of breath a little bit when I was kind of walking upstairs and things like that. My clothes just felt tight. I just didn't feel good about myself. It kind of reached a point where I thought, I've got to do something now, but I need to do something that I can sustain rather than keep going. A few months later, it kind of goes off and tails off, and then I have to start all over again. Like I say, it was affecting my confidence. It was affecting how I was around other people, meeting people, because I was very conscious of my weight and what other people think. I think it was just making me quite paranoid, really. No, not at all. It was recommended by a colleague at work. I wanted to understand what it was all about, of course, but obviously once I, had an induction meeting, it was quite clear on what that aim and what that objective would be throughout the program. So no concerns.
Wave beats music.
I'd have done something, but probably not to the extent that I'm doing it. And I think what I feel with this is more of a sustainable option for me, because it's about changing my whole lifestyle, giving myself more time, being more prepared, whereas a diet would have just been a diet. It was very self-reflective initially. It made me focus on what my key objectives were. It built things in. I liked the structure of having 3 key aims a week, which I could go away and I could focus on, and then met with Mike every week and reflected on those 3 key aims. It was great that I built things up and built things into the program, and then obviously towards the end it made me think about my nutrition, and I think it's definitely made me think about what I'm eating. So it has been really helpful. It's given me an insight into diet, fitness, and also into structure, and also to give myself more time within the day to do these things and be more prepared. The one-to-one support, the structure around that, the staging approach, the individualness of the programme and the uniqueness, and the coaching along the way. Because it was individualised to me, it made me think about what I need to do for the future. It made me think about, actually, this is sustainable. I can do this wherever. I can still have a life. I can still go out. I can still have a drink. I can still socialize. So I feel that this is sustainable for me. I don't think that there was anything I particularly didn't like, to be honest. I think I kind of got used to the new world of doing everything online, but I think that's through the period of time that we're currently living in. I don't think it was strenuous. I don't think it was hard work.
Wave beats music.
I liked the objective setting every week and those 3 aims that I could take away and really focus on. The aims are set with your coach and they're achievable goals. Again, the one-to-one support and coaching, him being there on the end of the phone or by message if required. The reflective journey, there's something to keep implanted in your brain for the week. It's something to keep on track with as well. And the expertise. Yeah, fantastic. Really, really pleased. I feel more confident. My clothes fit, which is great, and they fit nicely. And, actually, some of them are too big. So, obviously that's another thought. I feel healthier. I'm actually enjoying going out for walks. I'm enjoying doing exercise. So I think in general, just feel a lot healthier, a lot fitter, and more conscious of what I'm eating. I'd say give it a go. If you're somebody that's like me, who's historically just kind of yo-yoed and gone up and down and gone on different tracks with diet and various things, then, give this a try, because it does give some structure, and I think it just makes you think about how you change and sustain things. I don't think you have to put any time into it. I think it's just about how you manage your time throughout your day, really. I would recommend it. His approach, he was genuine, personable, listened, was very good, had got experience. He'd also got the credibility because he'd been through his own personal challenges as well, and understood, got me basically, yeah. Been reflective, it's been motivational. I've learned a lot about my diet. So reflective, motivational, learning, nutritional intake, and exercise. Expertise, motivational, personable, honest, and reliable. Yeah, because I think there's alternatives, isn't there? I mean, one thing I was never really confident with before all of this was actually going out on my own and doing a jog in public and things like that. But actually, I'm quite happy to do that, and now I'm quite comfortable with that. I guess, again, for gaining self-confidence to go out and do things like that, and, go out and have a run and a jog, and his expertise regarding diet, etc., and then the motivation. Yeah, I do. It makes me feel very proud. It makes me feel very happy. I suppose I feel proud that I could actually do something that is sustainable. But I know that there's just still a little bit more pushing to do, I think.